So you want to get your car detailed. Well, I just brought my car to the highest rated detailer in my city, and we're gonna see if detailing your car is worth it. The place I went to has a 4.9 star on Google, and let's check out some of the reviews. This person left a 5-star review and said, punctual and professional service. I've used them on 2 occasions so far, and the work has always been impeccable. They even offer car pickup and drop-off with very reasonable price for the quality of work you get. I would highly recommend them. And then this person also left a 5-star review who says, really good place to detail your cars with good prices. They did a really good job with my engine bay. That was pretty short. And then this person left a 1-star review who says, I was ripped off here really badly. My car was filthy when I got it back. My headliner's filthy. There's just so much dirt in my car. I have to pay someone now to get it detailed properly. They didn't wash anything. They said a lot more, but I'm not going to read all that right now. Let's just get right into the car. Really quick, I'm going to get into some of the reasons why maybe you should consider getting your car detailed. Maybe you have young kids and they're fooling around in the back seat and they spill their juice, okay? And the juice stains your seats and your carpet, okay? Maybe you just don't have the time or the tools necessary to clean your car fully. Or maybe you're like me and you bought your used car and the owner didn't take that great of care of the interior, and you tried, or you just know that you're not going to be able to get it out yourself. So maybe you go to a detailer. And then, so what are the reasons why maybe you should not get a detail? Well, for starters, it's really expensive and you're not quite sure how it's going to turn out, but let's find out how it can turn out right now. We're going to be ranking 3 different parts of the car because these were the parts that were the worst. So we're going to start with the headliner. There was a bunch of stains on it. I unfortunately don't have any before photos, so you're just going to have to trust me, but a bunch of stains on it. So we're going to see the headliner. The floors were super dirty. I actually, there's stains on my shoes. Let me quickly show you that. If you look here, you can kind of see this all was from the floor of this car. So the floors are really dirty, really stained. So hopefully they fixed it, but we're going to see. And then, so the next area we're going to look at is just kind of like everything else. So the dashboard, the seats, just kind of literally everything that isn't the floor and the ceiling. So let's get into the car. Let's get into the car. We're going to look at the headliner first. I'm going to be honest, I already saw it. It's kind of hard not to see it. And they did a really good job with the headliner. So let's just get in and look. All right, so like I said, I did already see the headliner. It is a little stained, but it's leagues better than what it was. I wish I had the before so you could see how much better it is. But honestly, I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5, just because, I mean, it is still a little stained, but way better, so 4.5 for the headliner. We're gonna go to the floors next, but I had to move the seat, obviously, to get back here, and I saw something that I'm not too happy about. Here, let me just show you. So if you look, they didn't even vacuum. I don't know if you can see that. They didn't even vacuum underneath these seats. There's stuff everywhere. I haven't checked under the seat, so let's just quickly check under here. And oh my god, it's so gross down here. There's a receipt and just dirt everywhere. So I'm not too happy about that, but let's just go check the front carpets. As you can imagine, I'm not too thrilled with what I just saw. There is a receipt that I couldn't even tell you where it came from, and dirt everywhere. They didn't even try to vacuum underneath the car. I'm a little mad about it. That's okay. Maybe the carpets are a bit better. I haven't checked, so let's see. Okay, so to be honest with you, it looks a lot better. It's still a little stained. Not sure if you can see it on camera, but I mean, it's a little stained still. That's okay. I don't entirely trust them, so I have a carpet cleaner and I'm gonna just test to see if the floor is actually clean. It's a little loud, but let's just see if the floors are still dirty or not. I mean, let's go. I can't really tell how dirty the water is yet, so what I'm gonna do is we'll review the rest of the interior and then we'll empty the water and we'll see if they clean the floor very well. So alright, let's just get into the rest of the car. I mean, looking around the rest of the interior, I can tell they conditioned the seats, so the seats are a lot better, but I mean, it's really dusty. So like if you look closely, like look at that. Look at this button. It's all dusty. It's all gross here. Some buttons here are dusty. Like it seems to me like they just wiped it with a rag and didn't really pay much closer attention. Like all up in here, it's really gross up in here. So for the rest of the car, I'm gonna have to give it a 2.5 because all that they really did, it looks like, is the seats. So yeah, 2.5 for the rest of the car. It's honestly not looking too good right now. I made a little bit of a mistake. So when I went to floor clean it, I didn't carpet clean it enough because I went to empty this, no water in it whatsoever. So we just have to kind of inspect this, and it's pretty dirty on the inside. It could just be because they didn't vacuum, and it looks like pebbles almost. So it could be just because they didn't vacuum, and I was picking up some of that. There's also some dirt on the actual tool that I used to clean the carpets. Don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it's there, okay? So, rating the floors, unfortunately, the floors are gonna get a 1. Unfortunately, that leaves us with an 8 out of 15, which is not a great score. The headliner, we got a 4.5, really nice actually. They got rid of all the stains. I don't need to replace it anymore. But then the floors, dirty. They didn't vacuum the floors. There was a receipt under my seat. Still don't know where that came from. And I gave it a 1 only because, I mean, it's not completely dirty still. It's not going to stain my shoes. I would be okay with driving in it, and it's going to be clean enough. And then the dashboard. The dashboard was still dusty. It looks like they just took a cloth and wiped it down. They didn't use anything, and they didn't go into insane detail. All the buttons were dusty. So would I recommend getting your car interior detailed by a professional? I think it depends. I just think that if you're trying to clean up a little mess that just happened, if you just got a stain on your carpet that you obviously can't clean up with a towel, I would just buy a portable carpet cleaner, okay? I can clean my cloth seats, I can clean my carpet, and I bought that for the less than I bought my detail for, okay? And you can buy this, you can buy a cheap portable vacuum that will do the job. It's going to be done the way you want. You're going to know that is getting done properly and no one's cutting corners. I will put links in the description for cheap portable vacuum cleaners and portable carpet cleaners, so you could consider doing it yourself. Now, I also do think that detailing is still a great option. Like, if you're like me and you tried to clean it yourself and it just wouldn't really come out because the stains have been sitting for who knows how long, look into detailing for sure. Just make sure you do your research, because there are plenty of detailers out there that, I mean, obviously we've seen that are rated super well and aren't that great. Like, it could, just because it's the highest rated detailer in your city doesn't mean they're good, right? So read the reviews, look at the photos, read them properly. Like that one review I read saying that they didn't even really clean their car. Like, maybe there's truth to that, right? I would look at the negative reviews and see if there's no negative reviews on the detailing and it's just on the customer service. Personally, I would rather deal with poor customer service than have to re-clean the car that I paid more than $200 for, and then I have to clean it myself. I don't want to do that. Now I have to, but I wouldn't want to do that. So if you're taking anything away from this video, it's just please do your research, okay? Please do your research. I would also obviously consider doing it yourself if that's an option for you. If you don't have time and if the stains won't come out, I get it. Do your research for the detailer. Again, links to the description for cheap vacuum cleaner and cheap carpet cleaner that you're able to use. It will do a stain. It will help you clean up if that's all you want. If it's a little more dirty and a little more stained, I get it. Just do the research and read the reviews and Go to someone you trust. Like, maybe a lot of people do detail. Maybe you know somebody that has gotten their car detailed. Ask them how that was. Don't just go straight to the one with the best reviews, because again, just like we've seen in this video, it doesn't mean they're that good. So please just do the research and don't end up like me and needing to redo your car because they cut corners.